Just imagine you're in the middle of a high stress emergency call, and then suddenly everything clicks. Your decisions are sharp, your skills flow effortlessly, and your confidence becomes completely unshakable. What if I told you that right now you're learning more than you think, even if you don't feel like it? And more importantly, what if I showed you how to speed that up? In today's video, I'm going to reveal how to hack your learning as a paramedic and paramedic student and master the skills you need faster than you ever thought possible. Hi everyone, my name is Jason and welcome back to our Paramedic Mastery Network channel. Whether you're a seasoned paramedic or just starting out, we've all been there, studying protocols, running simulations, doing everything right, but not seeing the results we want. It can feel like you're stuck in a rut, like you're learning, but not really learning. But what if I told you there's a scientific reason for this, and more importantly, a way to overcome it? Today, we're diving into a powerful concept called latent learning, and I'll show you how you can understand it and how it can make you faster and more confident and ready for anything the field throws at you. Stick with me until the end because I'm going to give you a challenge that will change how you approach your learning starting today. But first, let's actually talk about what latent learning actually is. Back in the day, in the 1930s, a psychologist by the name of Edward Tolman did an experiment with rats. Yes, rats. That changed how we understand learning. He put these rats in a maze. One group got a reward every time they finished. Another group got no reward. And the third group started without rewards, but got them later. Here's what was wild. The last group was slow at first, but as soon as they started getting rewards, they raced through the maze. What does this mean for us? Well, it shows us that learning doesn't always happen in the ways that we can see or feel. These rats were learning the maze all along. They just didn't show it until they're motivated. This is what's called latent learning. Now, think about that in your journey as a paramedic or paramedic student. Maybe you're learning your protocols, but you don't see progress right away. You study your cue cards, run through patient assessments, but it feels like just nothing is clicking. The truth is, you are learning, just like those rats in a maze. You're building your knowledge beneath the surface. So, how do we make sure that learning rises to the surface faster? Here's where it gets actually exciting. I'm about to give you some specific strategies to hack that latent learning and turn it into real, noticeable progress fast. So stay with me. The first strategy, number one, is simple but powerful. Get feedback more often. I know this seems obvious, but think about it. How often are you running through scenarios without any real feedback? You're not getting a gauge on what's working and what isn't. Whether it's a simulation in a lab or with a mentor, find ways to get immediate feedback on what you're doing right and wrong. This feedback loop accelerates your learning process by cutting through uncertainty. Next up, this is tip number 2, test yourself proactively. Don't wait until your next test or field shift to see how well you know a skill. Challenge yourself every week, set up mock scenarios, quiz yourself on protocols, or even talk through your decision-making process with a peer. The key is to make learning active. Don't just absorb it, apply it. Want to know the secret weapon? It's all about setting mini goals. Break those massive skills into smaller chunks. This is part 3. For example, instead of focusing on mastering all patient assessments, just dial it in. Master the respiratory assessments first. Nail that down, then move on. Trust me, this builds momentum like you couldn't believe. Here's the moment where it all comes together. When you combine frequent feedback, proactive testing, and targeted mini goals, you're hacking the latent learning process. You're taking what might take somebody a couple months to learn and compressing it into weeks. This is how you go from feeling like an overwhelmed student to becoming a confident, high-performing paramedic faster than you ever thought was possible. This is how you crush that learning curve. So, here's the challenge I want you to take with you. Take one skill you're currently learning, whether it's patient assessments, pharmacology, or any other aspect of paramedicine. Start applying one of these strategies. Get feedback on your next simulation, set yourself a mini goal, or test yourself right now. Don't wait for an exam or a field shift to see your progress. Start cutting down that latent learning period today. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I've got more coming that's going to take your paramedic skills to the next level. Drop a comment below and let me know what skill you're working on today and how you plan to implement these strategies. Remember, mastery isn't about natural talent. It's about the right strategy. Until next time, Keep pushing, keep learning. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Go out there to be the best paramedic you can be, and always keep crushing it.